No, don't stay still. I changed my mind. Go ahead. Beat each other crazy. Maybe it'll put some sense in both of you. Go ahead. Go on. Do it. Use this. No, you can't. It's his.
Interesting facts about famous people.
Ornery Queens, Women in Westerns, 1947 to 53. When most people think of westerns, they usually picture a cowboy such as John Wayne or Clint Eastwood. Women tend to be afterthoughts or a part of the scenery, rather than actual members of the story. While it is true that in many western films, with World War II, the way women were represented in film changed as it reflected in real changes in the world. The war allowed women more freedoms, as they took on masculine roles and duties. Westerns became an opportunity, as historically, women played a major part in settling the Wild West. Thousands of women travelled west under the Homestead Act. Here are several influential westerns that featured strong female characters breaking away from tradition. If you enjoy this video, hit the notification button to get my new videos. If you want to check out my many other videos, head over to my channel. The link is in the description. Please take a moment to like and subscribe to the channel as well. I appreciate it. Let's get started. Ramrod, 1947. In Ramrod, Veronica Lake plays a rancher's daughter, Connie Dickerson, trying to fight against the town heavy and villain, Frank Ivy. She hopes that her fiancé, Walt Shipley, will stand up to Ivy, but he bows out. She then forgets putting her hopes on a man and tries to take down Ivy's regime herself. She and her Ramrod, or foreman, Dave Nash, Joel McRae, intend on doing everything by the law, but after Ivy attacks and wounds a friend, Connie takes matters into her own hands. Connie's character is very similar to the male heroes in Destry Rides Again, 1939, and The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance, 1962. In both these westerns, the main characters decide to not use guns, rather words when dealing with conflict. Both lead characters get to the point when they realize that the only way to handle the problem is on their terms, as Connie does, making Connie a vigilante, not adverse to breaking the law in order to get justice. Red River, 1948, a fictionalized account of the Chisholm Trail, stars John Wayne as Tom Dunson and Montgomery Clift as Matt Garth. Dunson starts a cattle ranch in Texas and adopts the only survivor of an Indian attack, Garth, raising him as his own. 14 years pass and Dunson has decided to drive the cattle north to Missouri, but on the trail events do not turn out as planned. Dunson becomes a tyrant, the men mutinies, Garth takes over. Later, Garth and the team encounter Native Americans attacking a troop of wagoners, stepping in to help them. There he meets Card Shark Cowgirl, Tess Millay. Joanne Drew, falls for her. He leaves Tess behind. She and Dunson trek after Garth. Garth eventually successfully delivers the cattle to Kansas, resolves his issues with Dunson, wins the girl, and has his name added to the brand and ranch. Tess Millay's strong cowgirl character is completely different from the novel it's based on. Director Howard Hawks chose to shift the Millay character from the original depiction of a gold digger and prostitute to that of an independent, brave cowgirl. When we first see Millay, she is in the midst of a battle. She is the only woman out with the men, doing her role to defend herself and the rest of the wagoners. She continues to show her strength and bravery when an enemy arrow pierces her shoulder. Rather than cry out or show any emotion, she continues with her task, not stopping to consider the pain. Tess is also the only character in the film that does not tremble in the presence of Dunson. Even the hero, Garth, who mutinied against Dunson, is completely afraid of him. Tess staunchly refuses to comply with any of his commands. Montana, 1950, stars Errol Flynn as Morgan Lane, a sheep herder who has returned to Montana, hoping to achieve his father's ambition of sheep farming. He finds that the area is controlled by 3 cattle barons. Maria Singleton, played by Alexis Smith, Rodney Ackroyd, and George Forsyth. Lane tries to win over Maria and get some land from her, but fails. Lane then tries smaller ranches, trying to convince them that sheep and cattle can be raised together. A war eventuates. Maria and Ackroyd's men face off against Lane. Maria is a real cowgirl, belonging in the West and on the land. After all the men in her family died, she took control of the land and runs it well, proud to be a rancher and her land, striving to protect it and see it prosper. Maria's character is also a combination of masculine and feminine, not common in westerns at the time. Maria proves that she can be a tough, gun-toting woman, at the same time be feminine. This duality shows stories do not have to follow the formula of an untamed wilderness that gave way to civilization. The West can be wild and free to roam, while at the same time be protected by law. Roarhee, 1951. A thriller suspense western stars Tyrone Power as Tom Owens, the son of a stagecoach tycoon, living out west at a stopover station, Roarhee. 4 prisoners escape from jail. Singer-turned-cowgirl Vinnie Holt, played by Susan Hayward, and her niece, Callie, are forced to stay the night. Roarhee is attacked by the outlaws. They intend on robbing an incoming stagecoach full of gold, soon turning into a game of cat and mouse as Owens and Vinnie try to find a way out of the situation without revealing their plans. Vinnie is equal to her male counterpart. She performs the same duties as Owens. She even assists Owens in digging a hole through a wall to escape, also reversing the damsel in distress cliché that would be expected. Vinnie is constantly harassed and attacked by the convicts, never saved by anyone. Vinnie uses her own strength and cunning to survive living out west. In the end, one of the convicts disarms Owens and holds him at gunpoint. Before he has a chance to shoot him, Vinnie steps in and kills him, making this a film where a woman uses a gun to resolve a situation, while the man stands helpless. Calamity Jane, 1953. A musical western loosely based on the cowgirl and sharpshooter. Doris Day is Calamity Jane, a sharpshooter who wears men's clothing, frequents saloons, gambles, and saves women in distress. In a series of humorous events, she is tasked with bringing actress Adelaide Adams from Chicago to Deadwood, South Dakota. When Calamity mistakes assistant Katie Brown for Adelaide, Katie goes along with the deception and travels to Deadwood. Katie's real identity is found out, but she quickly becomes the toast of the town. She and Calamity room together. Katie attempts to change Calamity's ways, trying to feminize her. Katie has attracted the attention of Wild Bill Hickok and Lieutenant Daniel Martin, Martin being the man Calamity is in love with. When Calamity discovers the attraction between Martin and Katie, their friendship is broken by her jealousy. In the end, all is resolved, as Bill and Calamity realize their love for each other, and Calamity and Katie's friendship is restored. She does start wearing dresses to appease Katie, but by the end of the film she is back in buckskin, to be herself.
I'm trying to understand what I'm up against.
Dirty heads off her.
Your own man.
He's got the blue eyes.
Ask me why you're angry. Is it because some of your men might get hurt?
Now it's war again. And whatever it costs in lives and property, you can blame it on one man.
If you like this video, make sure you hit the notification button so you will see all my new videos as they come up. Take a look at my channel to see my many other videos. The link is in the description. Check out my Facebook page as well. I appreciate likes and subscribers. I am Wrangler. Bye for now. See you again soon.
Interesting facts about famous people.